the epicenter of it all. The epicenter of the new age. The age of Aquarius. The age of peace, love, light, and joy. It's happening right now. This place is mysterious, it's magical, it's cosmic, it's spiritual, it's metaphysical, it's ancient. How you can explain it, you don't. We're gonna try though. We're gonna take you on a little tour. Show you what's up. Sedona.
These days people don't wanna know anything. Watch out, wanna be touched by every hand they see. These days people will go to any place they know to be recognized. You might dig up two bones, two eyes, and be almost eagles.
Just feeling a little emotional. Just wanted to bring y'all into this. I was up here a year ago, December 31st, 2019. Shit. Getting emotional already. With my girl. I didn't expect that. We found this little magical oasis. And nobody in the world seems to know about it. So I wanted to come back here today. And Alex and I came back here today and getting all set up, stretching, exploring, and man, what a hike. Finally got up here, did some yoga, relaxing, trying to center myself, back with the cosmos, back with myself. I started playing around with this pendulum, just watch it go. I've never seen it roll like this. Just in a perfect circle. That's how powerful the energy is here. Tarot deck. I've already shuffled it 4 times. I'm gonna do it one more time. And then I'm gonna ask. Got a lot more of that kind of thing going on this week. So I like to think all the answers will be revealed. So we're gonna make this little documentary here. Docu-series, this is episode 1. You know, just tumbleweeding around, looking for answers. Looking for peace and joy. Love and light. Namaste.
so I can't talk very long.
Oh, you are? Sorry. Well, I don't know.
You fucked up? Is that why you said when you text like this?
No, I'm not fucked up.
I can tell by your voice. You've got Tuesdays of RC voice.
No. I don't know how to say what I want to say, you know? I just... I don't know.
What did I say that made you so angry? You said that yourself and you really, you know what you do. Somebody doesn't have to think about if they want to be with you or not.
Well, I had a very emotional day. Thinking about you, going to a very sacred place of ours, you know. And I just wanted to like reach out to you and just kind of see where you're at, see how you were feeling about things, and I was just like,
Well, they were your words, not mine. You know, I said that whenever I had to ask you, you don't have to respond.
what? You're like, yeah, you're right. You don't have the right to ask me. You know?
It's a bold thing to ask after you break up with somebody. You know, it's just so vague. And I said I'm working on myself. That's what I said. It's a full-time job trying to work on myself and try to move forward and consciously stop. And it's a weird place to be. I feel like there's vagueness. There's like a hope that there's, you know, I don't know. It's a weird place to be in. No, I didn't know this is where you were at. I didn't know where this was where your head was.
I just felt the energy of you, and like today was just really powerful. Man, I broke down. I was trying to do my thing on camera and do this documentary, and I just kept talking about you and crying about you on fucking camera and this fucking thing, and it's like, man, what does it mean? You know, I don't know. Yeah, okay. Well,
Gotta get back to work.
get back to you. I'll get back to me, and we'll catch up when we catch up.
Okay.
All right.
I love you.
Love you.
Bye.
Bye. Cheers, brother. Let's do this. Adam, right?
Yeah.
I can punch you, right? Sedona?
So, how can I support you today?
Yeah, well, we just really wanted to get to know you, all the tools and practices, and different methodologies that people can implement into their practice, so they can be a more awakened individual.
Beautiful.
So, yeah, you're our first stop on this journey. Sedona's our first stop. This is our first day.
Amazing.
And sorry we're a moment late.
No big deal at all. Yeah.
Seems like a great spread here. It seems like everything you need.
Yeah, it is. It's awesome.
It's good you beat the mass exodus of LA.
Yeah. For sure.
So a little time in Flagstaff and been to Sedona ever since.
Yeah, and I got into Chinese medicine just because it's really based on its natural principles. It's based on nature. So acupuncture just really is helpful to, help people to come back into their bodies really, and to stay connected to themselves, because in this day and age, as you know, there's so many distractions and technology, and people are so disconnected from the earth. Not
Sure.
most people. So acupuncture is a great way to help bring balance into people in a sense of, staying connected in their bodies and using, I use Chinese herbs and a lot of nutritional principles, and then acupuncture obviously for helping people connect back into themselves.
So it helps with alignment, it helps with balance. Does it help to open your chakras as well?
it's a different way of looking at it. In Chinese medicine, I mean, they're called tians. We have 3 tians, so there's 3 centers, main centers. There are a chakra system, but it's not focused on that. It's more focused on the meridians. Each one of these lines corresponds to a meridian on the body. So it's using these lines of energy that connect into the internal organs, which then affect the chakra, and then treat accordingly on the body, and then that would kind of, it's like reorganizing the energetics of the body so that the brain restores balance. And then, you know, what we can do now is just I can go back and we can treat you, get you on the table.
Wonderful.
Okay, let's do it.
Thank you.
You'll probably end up getting about 15 to 20 needles in. Once I have the needles in, then you'll be on the table for about a half hour.
Okay.
And there's nothing you need to do. Just kind of relax, close your eyes. If you fall asleep, that's great.
Good.
You don't need to, like, if you want to meditate, that's fine, but there's no need. The needles are going to be doing all the work.
Beautiful.
If anything's uncomfortable, you just let me know. Like, if there's a pain, you will feel maybe like a dull sensation, like an ache or a throb. You may feel energy moving, and that's the meridian itself.
Stagnation releasing, G rising, and more in one with the creation of myself, and feel the flow, releasing those toxins. That was amazing, brother.
Awesome.
Can't thank you.
Feel good?
Yeah, I feel great.
Okay.
I feel like that's the first step. I just definitely feel more flow,
Great.
more chi, more movement.
Could you feel energetically things happening on the table?
I could. Again, it was just more of a flow, chi, alignment kind of thing. Okay.
This is a Chinese herbal formula that would help you to de-stress and help you kind of manage those addictive cravings you have. You know, finding healthy habits that fulfill, like training Tai Chi, Kung Fu, going to the gym, all these things. Like, you know, you want a cigarette, go do 10 push-ups.
Yeah.
Go for a walk around the block.
Sure.
You know, go chant a mantra for 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Whatever. It could be anything, whatever. Go paint, go write out.
Yeah.
Whatever it is, but it's like you have to, it's slowly over a period of time.
Okay.
Cool.
Excited. Cool. Yeah, thank you. Awesome. Yeah, thank you.
It's been great meeting you, brother.
Pleasure.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah. So our mission here is truth. Our mission is peace and love and joy and unity. Our mission is also process. You know, I wear my heart on my sleeve, and this piece in my life, my soul on my sleeve, and my spirit on my sleeve. And this is all about healing. This is all about the tools that we can all use to implement in our lives to try to find peace within ourselves and within our world. So we hope that we bring that to you. Yeah. Namaste.
In a small window, but I'm straight. 'Cause the rent paid, babe. Yeah. I try my best to stay away.
Let's ask it again if we're on the right path. Are we on the right path? Look at that hard yes. Anything to fear. hard no. Is there peace and joy coming into our direction? Will we be successful in our mission of spreading love and light? Namaste. Alright, so it's lovely to meet you. Thank you so much for allowing us in your home. I mean, absolutely beautiful. And we're truly honored. Sedona has just been magical for us. It's really opened up so many doors, both within and without. My heart chakra has really been cleared since I've been here. My throat chakra is clearing up. My solar plexus, I feel my crown is open. Third eye is opening, and connecting with all that is, with the creation and with Mother Earth and with everyone around. I feel like it's so easy to do that when you're in Sedona, So I like to think I can maintain that when I go back to the real world. But maybe you can tell us a little bit about, what's so magical about Sedona and kind of what brought you here and, kind of what it is that you do.
Right. Well, let's see. There's so much magic about this place. And I believe that it's a place that's unlike any other place on the planet. One of the things that I love to do that I've done for years is to go to sacred spots around the world. And I've taken groups to Egypt every year since 2004. I go to Peru every year, to Machu Picchu. I've been doing that for about 12 years. And the energy in these places is just so strong, just so big. But the energy of Sedona is completely different and even bigger. And the Native Americans talk about that the energy of Sedona is all about transformation. And in fact, the Native Americans never lived here. They would come here and do ceremony, but they never lived here. And what they say is that part of that is because the energy is so strong here that it was too much for them. And so now I've never read this to be able to actually document it, but I've heard it said many times that in one of the native languages, the word for Sedona is the place that makes you crazy. Because the energy is so big. So they could come here for a while and be here and do ceremony and then leave. It's the energy of transformation. That's what is so important about it. That's why you're actually literally feeling it in your heart and you're feeling it in your throat and your crown opening up. Right?
I find it interesting that you mentioned that it was almost impossible for the Native Americans to live here. I wonder what it is, like why now can humans sustain that?
Most of us are not as sensitive as the Native Americans were who were living here. I think they were so completely in tune.
I keep hearing shadow self lately.
Totally, yes.
Yes. It's something that you're supposed to deal with.
Yes.
And I think, what did I read? It's everyone that you meet is either to enhance whom you are or to show you whom you maybe don't want to be that you need to work on. Something along those lines?
Yes, everybody that you're coming in contact with is always reflecting back to you who you are.
And without that spiritual, that's everything. It connects everything else. And it connects people as well. And without that, I feel like right now it seems to be very, very hard to be in a relationship. And I hear that and I see that and I feel that. And I know it's hard. I feel like humanity's kind of going in two different directions. And we can either embrace the light or not. We can choose to embrace our shadow self and deal with what we need to deal with or not. And I feel like the powers of this new age and of the coming ascension that are bringing these things to light and are forcing us to deal with a very fear-based society right now. And I think by releasing, whether we consciously rise above, we'll at least subconsciously rise above and find ourselves worrying about it.
Well, and it's so wonderful also, I believe, that it doesn't take all of us to wake up. I just believe that there's a momentum that's happening.
I feel it. Well, such a wonderful conversation. It's so nice to meet you, and I just think you're just a beacon of light, and we can't wait to do our best to get your message of light, love, and unity out there.
Well, thank you. It's really been fun talking to you.
Can't thank you enough.
Built in the early 90s, right around the same time as the harmonic convergence, the Schnebly Hill medicine wheel, right here in the epicenter of the New Age movement, which was dawning right around the same time. There was powerful medicine wheels built all around Sedona and all around the country and all around the world. This one has been speculated that it's been destroyed intentionally by the Forest Service, and we've contacted our spirit guides here, and they have instructed us to take the path up 2-mile path, the rocky road that has been destroyed as well, to the top of Merry-Go-Round Rock, and find this medicine wheel that has been destroyed and rebuild it. So that is our mission here today. It is our divine mission, and we will be damned if we will be deterred.
Fai, would you like us to communicate with you now? He said indeed.
The symbols having power, I believe that they kind of have the power that you give them. Like they represent different things. Like the first symbol is a power symbol, and then the second one is emotional and physical healing. So as I'm drawing them in my mind's eye and sending them through my hands, I'm focusing on the specific things that they represent.
Well, I'm really excited about it. Is there anything that we need to, that you need to ask me or verbalize, or do we just go straight for it?
Play whichever way you want to face.
Okay.
Put your head on the pillow.
Let's talk about it. How did it go?
Tell me.
Well, I feel great. I feel amazing. You know.
Did you feel when I had my hands at your heart, maybe halfway through, just like overwhelming peace?
Yeah.
Like your whole energy changed.
I felt like a blockage released, like, you know.
So yeah, that was cool. The message I was getting at your heart, it felt like you are feeling pulled in two different directions. There was this sense of you feeling really conflicted right now, and also you've been putting a lot of pressure on yourself to like come up with an answer.
Yes.
You're trying to make a decision, and the message was that this space that you're in right now of like indecisiveness, and I just need to know, like there's an answer you're looking for, a decision you need to make, that where you are right now is absolutely perfect and where you're supposed to be. And a lot of times you don't need to know the answer, and there's a reason you don't have the answer yet. So. Oh, at your third eye I was seeing, so funny, actually saw this image of you kissing yourself, like your reflection, like it had to do with self-love. And it was just like anything you need to tell yourself to reconnect with yourself, to feel that self-love, but that was like what your overall, like sometimes people's bodies give me like a message of like what they're needing overall, and I felt like your overall message came through at your third eye, that you're really in need of just self-love right now.
Okay.
Do I have to guess what it is? All right, Mouse, trust your instincts and pay attention to even the smallest of details, as they will help you. So the mouse is like, pay attention to the smallest things.
That's the best message I could have received. That was definitely fluent with what we just said. Well, at this point, maybe big hug, go get a little bite of dinner.
Sure, let's do it.
Nice. Thank you so much.
Oh, you're welcome. Thank you.
Here we go, Bohemian Dreamer. Sounds like me.
I do tarot card readings. I do art club in here, painting, spirit animals, pretty much anything magical at making. And your timing's amazing because I just finished my book that I'm writing, and I got it yesterday.
Oh, no way.
So
we worked with Monarch yesterday,
yes.
and she showed us your deck.
Yeah,
Unbelievable.
She hasn't even seen this yet. Spider knows how to create stunning works of art that have both purpose and beauty. Call on this masterful spirit when you're ready to express your own creativity through writing, art, or other forms of self-expression. Let your dreams come to life, and do not be afraid to show off your creations to others.
Well, that's exactly how I feel right now. There's so much I want to bring to the world. I'm just trying to figure out how to do it.
This is the card
Yes.
about that.
Nice. Would you be able to show us maybe some of your artwork?
Yeah. So in the major arcana, you have the Emperor and the Magician. There's a lot of masculine energy in this reading. The Emperor is about grounding yourself. So there's a lot of chaotic energy going on around you. Emperor helps you to find order and stability, especially in chaotic times. So the Emperor's strength is in authority, speaking truth boldly, finding order amongst chaos.
It seems that manifestations are happening rather instantly.
Yes.
Since we've shifted into this new age, and definitely here in Sedona.
Yep. Whatever defeat or conflict that you're experiencing is only temporary. And because it's an air sign, it can easily just be shifted out of your mindsets. King is about boldness, authority, standing very, very firm in your beliefs right now, speaking your truth. So the Knights they take action. The Suit of Cups is passive, and it's watery. So it's asking you, what dreams have you not been acting on? What dreams want to be brought to life? What gifts are ready to be called into service?
Okay.
This is about acting on your dreams right now and giving them the attention they deserve.
Okay.
So we're not meant to fail.
I feel so much peace having connected to one of them this week.
Which one did you connect to?
Like I say, it was an Arcturian. To the best of our understanding, his name is Iphaid.
Okay.
Iphaid. That's what he says it is.
Yeah.
And so we're trying to make sure we get the pronunciation right and all that, but yeah. So he's with me. He's gonna be with me everywhere.
Yes.
And I just feel so much peace about that. And I've been working a lot with the pendulum this week, and he's been kind of directing me in every direction. You know, any question or any crossroads, he's sent me in the right direction.
Arcturians are connected with technology as well. So a lot of the advanced technology that we have is from them. But they're very loving and very heart-centered.
Yeah, I feel that.
They come to me in dreams as well.
Yeah. Namaste, Adonai. Thank you so much.
Like Bali, I was there for a year before.
Oh yeah?
And it's kind of the same. So I guess, isn't it so wild how we can be so far away from home? I'm from Argentina, but the land just makes you feel at home.
Yeah.
So it's all good.
I feel right at home. And just the people here, it's been amazing. And I love your art. How long have you been creating?
I've been creating forever, but I've been doing this full time for the last 5 years.
Okay.
Just kind of like smoothly for the last 5 years. But you know, there's waves and everything. Your values and Bitcoin values are the same, right? The skull is made of a collage with this book I found in Austin called Genius. I don't know who wrote it. These little things are hard drive pieces, just exploded, you know? And then there's something like $1,000 in gold and silver on it, and like other random, so like old vintage watch pieces and some crazy information in there too. And it's rose petals.
so this seems like this is like the base level 3D fear world for me. You know, and then traveling, you know, and there you are. There's peace there. You know, there's peace there. And then you rise above, and this is all of the cosmos. You know, but most people live right here. You know,
And that's all they can see, right?
that's all they can see. You know, life is a spiral. You keep going, you can find that peace and be connected with all that. You know? Well, you know, the service world is working overtime to keep us in that fear state. You know?
That's true.
But there's more and more people that are waking up and rising above, going within, connecting, you know, back to spirit, and back to each other, and back to Mother Earth. I just think it's just such a beautiful thing.
It is.
I think I want to get the pendulum out and just kind of like just.
Yeah, let's get a little weird. Anyway, where I'm going with all of this is that dissonance is a part of life as much as resonance. And when a note sounds off, it can bring some powerful things that we're clearing out.
Cool.
So yeah, I play intuitively. We'll see.
Yeah.
Release this energy back to the earth. Release this energy back to the cosmos. Adonai, thank you for blessing us in light and love.
Serpent and an orange serpent, all the completing work you've been doing and are doing, and a lot of where your focus is at right now, but on this side. That's a major secret that's being shown of energy, of how present energy that's moving. Okay, I'm showing a timeline. And then, but then there was a gap. There was like from 17 to like 35, I see nothing of that. Like blank slate. So I just wonder like what happened that either you put that on pause or you just ignored it or it cleared. And it feels like it cleared and then it came back at 35. And so I'm asking what happened at 35.
The 3 to 17, 18 would be an upbringing, very, conservative, Christian, kind of prison beliefs type of upbringing. But very beautiful, a lot of love, but very rigid and stringent and boxed in. At 18, I went to college. I never looked back. And just onward from then, I think every moment and every year thereafter, I've been able to come more into myself. At age 35 is when my daughter was born, who has cerebral palsy, which was a moment for me that just, it was like, it opened the path. I was always a little curious with this and that, but when that happened, I was able just to go full in. And it was all beauty thereafter. So when that happened, all the bullshit of the world, all the little things that I used to be worried about. So that's kind of a wrap here in Sedona. Man, what a journey it's been. I just feel so blessed, and my spirit feels alive. We showed up with no plan here, and the universe kind of connected all the dots for us, you know. But, you know, at this point, I feel like the healing has begun, and we are well on our way. We hope to bring you more process and more healing and more unity and more oneness and more love and more light. That's what this world needs right now, and I hope that you're able to find a little bit of that in this. So, anyway, we appreciate you. It's been a pleasure. Namaste.
Love again, love again. Yeah. Did she know this? Don't leave me now. Don't leave me now. Yeah, that can end like that.